call a young woman from our scouting program to tell you a bit about her scouting experience. And I want you to pay attention, if you would, to her merit badge sash. I have never seen so many merit badges on one sash in my entire life. Her goal is to get all 130 plus merit badges before she ends her scouting experience. Please help me introduce, and it is my pleasure to have Chloe Streeter come up to share her testimonial about scouting. Chloe, come on.
I'm Chloe Streeter. For the past 2 years, I've had the privilege to be a part of scouting. Only 2 years, you ask? What can one accomplish in 2 years? I joined scouting when I was 14 years old. Not long in terms of age, but looking back on the things I've learned from scouting has allowed me to grow as a person. I went from struggling to scout open law to living and breathing it daily. I went from someone who needed to be led, from someone who leads others. I hope my story will show you that no child deserves to be deprived the opportunity to be a scout, because a child deserves the chance to learn life skills, develop character, and build a future for themselves. Scouting is a gift like no other. Scouting operates without the bounds of our traditional educational system, a place where mistakes can be made, lessons can be learned in a safe and nourishing environment. I started my adventure by helping found a scouting GSA troop for girls, as there was none in my area. I went camping for the first time, learned knife skills, learned to tie knots, and attempted to learn how to cook. I also took a role as a den chief, helping younger scouts in my cook hacks, not only building a foundation in the scouts, because I started at 14, there were several things I missed out on. Within the first year, I moved up in the ranks. Scout, tenderfoot, second class, and first class. I became the first senior patrol leader, and I felt I was on top of the world. That's when I just went to my first camporee as a troop. I was finishing up my fishing merit badge, and I decided deep frying the fish was the way to go. It was a beautiful brown, plated to perfection. In the center, well, bright pink and cold. Sushi counts, right guys? The camporee ended, we brought home some rewards, and I soared through the rest of the year, earning the first aid merit badge as the first badge that we earned as a troop. Little did I know, not everything in Scouts was fun and easy. I signed up to go to summer camp. I was signed up to go to every week of my local summer camp at Camp Lenoche, and also to do one out-of-state trip. My first week at camp was not what I expected though. I was a new SPO, trying to lead a group of pretty new scouts. A week from home, in the outdoors, with bugs in the Florida heat, while being away from home for my first time. Let's just say, it was very hard. I left that week feeling defeated. However, by the end of my first week, there was hope in sight. While there, my scoutmaster and I were approached by some recruits for National Youth Leadership Training, a program designed to help youth become more effective leaders. I attended that very same training soon after. That's when I decided I wanted more fun, more friends, and more scouts. That's when I decided to join my second program, Sea Scouts. Sea Scouts, like BSA, had life skills and survival, but was on the water in a boat. I learned about boating, learned knots, attempted white rafting, and again, attempted to learn how to cook, this time on the water. Within half a year, I earned my first 2 ranks with the ship, and also earned several challenging merit badges, including citizenship in the world, nation, personal fitness, and emergency preparedness. Around this point, I set myself on the mission to complete all the merit badges, all 138. By this time, I was already over halfway there, earning several at summer camp, as well as some online. I also added Star Scout to my list of accomplishments. I completed about 50 more merit badges, including pioneering, space exploration, nuclear science, and finally cooking. I was chosen by my peers during the Order of the Arrow, an honor society composed of scouts and scouters who best exemplify the scout oath of law in their daily lives. Earlier tonight, we went over the Scout Oath and Law, and now here it is, a way of life for me, a moral compass that I lead my life by. I'm grateful to those who have invested in me and given me the tools, values, and opportunities to be prepared for life. I'm in my second half of my second year, and I met many new people, while volunteering at camp, participating in service projects, and attending several different scouting events with my troop, ship, and Order the Arrow. That's when I decided to run my third program, Venturing. Venturing, while focusing on more life skills and leadership, is paired with a high adventure program. The only problem was the closest one was about an hour or more away. Well, with the help of my parents and leaders, I joined in meetings via Zoom and made the drive whenever opportunity became present. Within a couple of months, I decided to present a venturing program to my local charter. And less than a month later, I was again a founding member of my second unit. Venturing opened a whole new world of scouting that summer. After staffing summer camp as a certified lifeguard, I became a world traveler, traveling the World Scout Jamboree in South Korea, where along with Jambo activities, we went ziplining, explored Thailand, went caving and learned about elephants, visited Japan, where we immersed ourselves in their culture, and the Great Wall of China, where we walked part of the Great Wall, and did this all while escaping a typhoon. I am now 16 years old, and I've earned my Eagle Scout in January of this year. I'm still active in all of my units and in the Order of the Arrow. I have a job at the wonderful Camp Lenoci as a lifeguard, and I'm running my very first camporee next month. And for all of those who are counting, I have 18 more merit badges from left to complete my goal. Scouting has brought me fun, friends, an extended family of scouts and leaders who will be with me for the rest of my life. Scouting has taught me how to be a servant leader and how to work with different kinds of people. It wasn't very easy for me at first when I started scouting. I quickly learned not everyone was like me. We have different backgrounds and experiences, and I had to put my own needs second to others. That to be a great leader, it was about to teach others and give them the opportunity to lead, while learning to follow, which means I must step back from the kitchen and let them cook. Being able to communicate and work together with others in all environments is something I'll need to do for the rest of my life. The lessons I've learned are preparing me for my future. I'm thankful that scouting has taught me how to do these things, as helped me navigate my second year as a dual enrolled student in college, hopefully getting my degree in either nursing or paramedics. I haven't decided which yet. Scouting has taught me to dream big, overcome challenges, and always being willing to help when needed. A place for every young person, regardless of their background or ability in scouting, because every child deserves the chance to learn essential life skills, characters, and leadership. I hope you see this impact scouting has had on me and thousands of others right here in Central Florida, and that you'll make a significant investment tonight in our scouting program. Thank you for allowing me to share my story in words with you today. And thank you for your support with your time, your financial resources, and with your hearts.